First of all, thanks so much, Emmer, and thank you so much to those of you who have been working on the campaign. It's interesting here, and I think the statement your president made, was it, that we're going to keep Coke on campus unless we find that many students are outraged and want it off. It's unfortunate that campus administrators are supposed to set an example for the highest standards of ethics and to instill that into the students on campus. What we find on campuses, not only all across this country but around the world, is the students are the ones that are beginning to teach the administration what it means to have an ethical campus, what it means to have core values as relate to labor, human rights, and the environment. You saw one little piece on this DVD. That was actually filmed by a major TV station in New York in 2005. I think when that was filmed, we had about 20 campuses that kicked Coke off their campuses, and right now, as Emma said, we have at least 52 plus a number of high schools. There's also two other major films on this DVD. The first one is a 46-minute documentary that aired on primetime national TV in the UK. And I would suggest that you might want to take a look at this film, because it starts out talking about Coke's history with Nazi Germany, where they developed the Fanta product. Then it shows Martin Luther King the day before he was assassinated, calling for a boycott of Coca-Cola. Then it goes into issues in India, in Colombia, and the child labor that they benefit from in El Salvador, and the way that they're destroying the water supplies in so many countries, keeping many people from getting access to potable water. And then there's another 20-minute documentary by a student at the University of Montana that gets into a lot of issues, as well as some of the legal issues, and why we've called for the recusal of Judge Jose Martinez for conflicts of interest in court. So I want to make one thing real clear now. When you hear that there are two pending lawsuits with respect to Colombia right now for human rights abuses by Coke, and I'll talk about those as we go along, and when they talk about they were dismissed on this film, they were not dismissed for merits of the case. They were dismissed around the issues of whether or not there should be jurisdiction in this country. Coca-Cola is doing everything it can to keep away from court and a jury trial so that the lawyers get discovery in this case, and we're damn well determined to get it. But we can't count on the courts. It's a cumbersome process, and that's why we're coming to students like yourselves, not only throughout this country, but throughout Canada, Europe, and elsewhere, because you are really beginning to have an impact, and I think that'll become more evident as we go along in our discussion tonight. I'm going to tell you, right now, I will go head-to-head with anybody that Coca-Cola is willing to go head-to-head with me. Executives, lawyers, public relations people, send anybody that you want to. I only wish that Coca-Cola were here tonight. Unfortunately, they don't have the guts to be here.